Coding. Okay, so welcome back to political science class, session number 1 of the day. Okay, the last session we started a new chapter, named the chapter the crisis of democratic order in the country India. All right, democratic absurdance. Clear? Okay, and we discussed that at the time of 1975, in the year 1975, our country faced a problem called, basically it's a political issue, it's an economical one too. Okay, even we can say it is connected with the social. Okay, clear or not? The declaration of emergency. Declaration of emergency. Okay, so we started the discussion basically related with the reasons for this emergency. Clear or not? The reasons that led to the declaration of emergency. Related with that, we discussed that the split in Congress party. So split in a Congress party is one of the reasons. And a opposition group is emerged against the Congress party. Clear. And Indira Gandhi, she became a powerful leader in 1971. We know that, right or not? Very powerful leader. Number of people in the same Congress party, they turned against Indira Gandhi. They turned against Indira Gandhi because they are unable to adjust with the authority of Indira Gandhi. Authority of Indira Gandhi. So basically, termed as some male chauvinists. Okay, basically they are against a female domination. Okay, so we can say female domination in the sense that Indira Gandhi, she became like that. Okay, she turned to a very powerful woman in that cabinet, clear, or in that particular political party. So number of males they turned against her. Number of reasons are there. Okay, basically, if you start digging the reasons for various historical events, it will reach to somewhere. Okay, that we not read, that we don't know, right or not? It's called to be subaltern. Okay, the other side of history. Okay, untold history, untold history. Something we will hide, right or not? So if you're writing your diary, you will not write that you steal the milk powder from the kitchen and ate it. You will not write it. But is that happened or not? Yes, number of times. Elvina, you ate or not? Elvina, ate or not? Milk powder, Anix spray, or what, milk mist? Ate or not? Tell me now first.
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? Yes. Okay. But in the diary, that will be not will not be there. You ate a Complan, right, Aishwarya? Huh? Complan or Boost? Yes or
I
not? Tell me
don't eat
first.
that thing.
You will not eat that thing. At least ice cream from the fridge.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Okay, that's it. Sneha ate sugar from the kitchen, right? Number of times. Okay, but such kind of things nobody know that. No one will reveal it, right or not? Ashish Benny, I will not say anything. Okay, Ashish Benny, tell me. So number of things are there, hidden things. Okay, we are not ready to share that things with someone else. Okay, untold history. Clear. For example, I told all these things. Like that, various things are there in the history. Clear. Something we are not ready to share with others. Many such kind of things are there. Amal Raj, are you in the class? Right? You are here, right? Okay. So I think Amalraj is seriously doing something there. Some calculations are going on. What is that? Any homework is there for economics class? No, no homework at all. Okay, let it be. So come back, ready to write. Here is your screen. Okay, we completed this portion. So I converted all this note into PDF there because if I'm dictating, some mistakes are going on there. Okay, so definitely it is helpful for you people. Okay, you can copy. That doesn't mean continuously sit and write all those things. There, I will say what to write, what not to write. Okay, so here in 1971 elections, Congress gave a slogan, "Garibi Hatao." What is the meaning of the term, "Garibi Hatao"?
Remove poverty.
Yeah, very good. Remove poverty. Remove poverty. Garibi Hatao. So the same year, another problem. What is that? The Bangladesh crisis. The war against Pakistan to liberate Bangladesh. Liberate Bangladesh. Crisis had put a heavy strain in the economy. Infiltration of about 8 million refugees from Bangladesh to India, war with Pakistan, stoppage of US aid to India led to increase in prices of products by 23% in 1973 to 30% in 1974. The price of the goods increased like anything in the country. 23% to 30% of growth in the price. Clear? Okay. Because of what? Here, infiltration about 8 million refugees to India. Clear or not? Nearly 1 crore people they reached, they crossed the border of India and Bangladesh and reached India as refugees because there is no way to lead a life in the Bangladesh. So they jumped to India. Clear or not? So in most of the northeastern states, number of these refugee camps are there for the people from Bangladesh. Okay, the same year, war with Pakistan. So war with Pakistan, that led to stoppage of the US aid. The US stopped stopped helping India. Okay. Next one, the same year, price of the commodities increased like anything, 23% to 30% of growth in the price of the goods. Okay, next one, slow rate of employment in rural area. Rural area means agriculture is almost facing a lot of problem, and the growth of employment in the rural area also reduced. Okay, so write these 2 points. Infiltration about 8 million refugees, slow growth rate of unemployment in the rural areas. Come on. So basically, I will not use this method because some students are that they will not write, they will take the screenshot. Okay. And I will say that later I will write. Then later they will clean the phone memory, so there is no screenshots. Okay. They have completed. Okay, this is all related to the economic situations. Economic situations. That's what we are discussing. Economic situations. Okay. So I wrote that slow growth rate of unemployment in a rural area. Slow growth rate and unemployment in a rural area. Okay. Development is slow and unemployment it is increasing or increased. In order to reduce government expenditure, the government froze the salaries of its employees. Any government employee will adjust with that? Hmm? There is no money with the government to give what? Salaries. Okay, deficit budgets. Okay, that government took a decision. What is that? They froze the salaries of the government employees. Then tell me what will happen in the country? Hmm? Hmm? Anybody will adjust with that? Any government employee will adjust with that? Never. Impossible task. They will not. So all over the country, there are numerous protest movements started against the government. One side we learned about the people, those who donated what? Golden ornaments for the development of the country. Here what happened? The government froze the salary for some time. As a result, what happened? Huh? Serious problems in the society. Serious problem. So there is no choice for these government employees also because the price of the commodities increased to 23 to 30%. So they want money, right? Anyway, okay, salaries of its employees. Failure of monsoon, another problem. Okay, so failure of monsoon in 1972-73 led to the decline of food productivity by 8%. What is the relationship with the monsoon and food productivity? Hmm?
Most of the farmers are dependent on rainfall for their
Definitely.
agriculture.
Yes. Indian agriculture is otherwise known as the gambling on monsoon. Clear? Gambling on monsoon. What do you mean gambling? A kind of card game, right? A kind of a card game. Okay. If you play that, the winner can or a winner is able to make money, right? Okay. So it's money. They use money to what you can say appreciate the winner, right? Clear or not? So it's a gambling. Okay. So if you have become victorious, good product will be there. We are able to make a profit. If monsoon is a failure, the farmers also will face problem, right? The productivity will reduce. So in that years, 1970 to 73, monsoon rain made the problem. Okay, low monsoon rainfall. As a result of that, what happened? Productivity, agriculture productivity reduced to 8%. So agriculture productivity reduced means that situation will lead to a problem called famine or starvation, right? Right? Famine or starvation. Okay, come on. So here it is. In order to reduce government expenditure, the government froze the salaries of its employees. Right on. Failure of monsoon 1970 to 73 led to decline in food productivity by 8%. Non-Congress parties organized mass movements to protest against the worsening situation. Okay, so all other political parties together started various programs against the Congress party. The opposition parties together started programs against the Congress party. Okay, Marxist-Leninist groups known as the Naxalites become dominant in the states of Bengal and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, we call them as Naxalites. I already told you that a group of communist people, basically they believe the Marxist ideas and Leninist ideas. Okay, clear or not? Their main policy is to finish their enemies. Okay, and the slogan that used by Marx is nothing but, okay, we can use any way to achieve the goal. Okay, so the goal that justifies the way chosen by the people to achieve it. Clear? Understand? You can do anything to achieve your goal. Okay, so that's what Naxalites, Marxist Leninist groups. Okay, so basically they are proletarian, working class people, and their enemies are landlords, rich people. Okay, basically they are the supporters of the Congress party also. Clear? Clear? Okay, so what happened? Such kind of groups emerged. They are termed as Naxalite. Today also in West Bengal and in Andhra Pradesh, Naxal movements are there. Naxalites also are there. Okay, their areas are there. Even in Kerala also is there, right? Maoist groups are there. Okay, basically they are against the policies of the government. Okay, they want a armed revolution and a government. Clear? Okay, so write down. Marxist-Leninist groups known as Naxalites become dominant, important group in Bengal, I mean states of West Bengal and Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh. So these are the economic situation of our country in 1971 to 75. Clear? 71 to 75. Various problems faced by the government. Numerous problems. Okay, a government cannot manage it. Clear? Within the party, problems are there. Within the groups, problems are there. All around the country, problem. In the frontier, problem is there. Right or not? So it is difficult to manage. Okay, so some people will say in Kerala, the last communist government came into power in 2014, I think, right? Yes or no? Huh? No idea. No, not 14, 16 or something like that. Okay, no, not 16, 15. Okay, yeah, 15. So that day onwards, there is no peace in the state, it seems there. Numerous problems. Okay, okay. Tsunami, hurricane, not tsunami, hurricane, right? Hmm? After that, what happened? Every year, 2 years continuously, 2018 and 19, flood in the flood in the state, floods, two floods he faced. Okay, and started in 2019. What is that? Nipah, Corona. Okay, so there is no freedom from these types of troubles there. Okay, but one thing is guaranteed: kit is there. What is that? Kits. Okay, not the Kit Kat, but kit. So Onam kit is for everyone. Chocolate is there in that kit, it seems. Biscuits are there in the kit, it seems. Okay, Milma milk powder is there. Okay, ice cream is not possible to keep, it seems. So government rejected that program. So it will melt, it seems. Okay. So wait for the Onam kit. Okay, a number of things are there. So they want to add a Kalikuduka, Balarama, or something like that. You can enjoy your holidays. Okay, is there correct, Mr. Amal Raj? Hmm? No need. Or the week India today. Huh? Okay, okay. So for the intellectual people, we can add that kind of things. Let it be. Anyway, we are waiting for the Onam kit. Okay, fine. So that's what the thing. Government is facing problem there. Okay. And we know that the price of the chicken is increasing like anything. No idea about that, right? What is the price of 1 kilogram chicken today? Yesterday? Day before yesterday? No idea. So now you will say I am a vegetarian, right? You don't know the price of the chicken. I should have told that. Is you? Are you vegetarian, Aishwarya? Vegetarian, except in Sundays, right? No, pure vegetarian. Yes, Aishwarya is pure vegetarian. What about Ashish Benny? Pure non-vegetarian, right? And Elvina, vegetarian or non?
Non-vegetarian.
Non-vegetarian. Amalraj,
A vegetarian.
vegetarian. Okay, Grishma,
Non-vegetarian.
non-vegetarian. Sneha,
Non-vegetarian, sir.
non-vegetarian. Okay, fine. Then non-vegetarian students. Okay, that question is not for you. Tell me the price of the chicken today. Not today, yesterday or day before yesterday.
135.
135. Exactly. Okay, in your area. Then it is recently nearly 152 per kilogram for live chicken, right or not? Okay. So before 2 months, it was nearly 70, 73 rupees. Now double the price, 100% growth. Some areas it is 150% growth. Okay. Clear or not? So price of the commodity is also increasing like anything. Petrol price is 103 rupees per liter. Clear? Understand? So before 2 years, sorry, not 2 years, before 6 years, we can purchase half liter petrol in 1 liter bottle, right or not? Not exactly, not 63 rupees, I think so. Okay, almost 3/4 we are able to purchase. Clear? Okay, but today, paying 100 rupees also, we will not get 1 liter bottle petrol there. It is 103 rupees per liter. Okay, anyway, whatever it is. So things, price of the commodities is increasing. Basically, we will face problem, right or not? Budget, family budget will break. Clear? We have to sacrifice something. Okay. Now parents are happy. Your parents are happy. I think that because no outing, no movies. Okay, they can save a lot of money. I think, right? Huh? No, what do you can say? Other activities. No helicopter ride, Elvina. Okay, so they can save a lot of money. A lot of money they can save. Let it be. Anyway, but you are creating a lot of problem for your parents too, right? Hmm? The class is there means morning itself you will take the bag and your empty stomach to school, right or not? Nothing in the brain, sorry, head, other thing, let it be. Okay, anyway, stomach is there. And attached legs and hands also are there. Okay, and you come to school and evening at 5 o'clock at school only, all the headache for the teachers. Okay, parents are safe, they are free, but now they are facing the real problem with you guys there, right? Exactly. Now we are free. Okay, we are happy with that. Okay, let hail the corona. Continue the corona for thousands of years. No problem. Let it be. Okay, so it's not my words there. Scientist says that in the coming future, there is no chance to escape from the corona. Okay, now it is only the third wave. Okay, chances are there for the 32nd wave, it seems there. 32 different waves will be there, it seems there. Okay, so only vaccine can help us. Okay, for vaccine, also some limitations are there, right? Because it is made in India. Okay, come back, everyone. Listen carefully. Next movement, that is students' movements in Bihar and Gujarat against the government. Student movements. So Bihar movement was started by students in Bihar in the year 1974. Okay, which was led by veteran socialist Jayaprakash Narayan. Okay, popularly known as JP, Jayaprakash Narayan, against the corrupt and inefficient regime of Bihar, rising prices of essential commodities and unemployment. Okay, so Jayaprakash Narayan, he was the leader. Okay, he's the leader, or he was the leader of that particular movement that started by the students in Bihar in the year 1974. He started this agitation or this protest movement against the government rule, or that particular state rule and the central rule in Bihar and the central government. So it is against the rising prices of essential commodities. Okay, and unemployment goods, essential goods price increased like anything. So common people cannot lead a satisfied life in the society because there is no money with the people. Okay. So Jayaprakash Narayan called upon people of Bihar to launch a total or comprehensive movement to change not only the government but also society and the individual. So Jayaprakash Narayan's movement is not only to change the government but change the society and the individuals in the society. Okay, attitude want to change its shifts. The movement aimed for a new evolution. Okay, new evolution means what? We want to make an all-around change. Okay, all around change in the society, in the government, and the life of the individual. He accepted it on the condition that the movement will remain non-violent and will not limit itself to Bihar. Okay, it will remain a non-violent movement. It's not a revolution, a bloodshed revolution. It's a non-violent movement, and it should not limit itself to Bihar, but want to spread in the entire country. It seems a series of bunts, gharavos, hours of strikes were organized in protest against the Bihar government, but the government refused to resign. So, number of programs like Bandh Hartal, we know that. Garao, Garao means blocking the government officials, ministers on the road or in their own office. Okay, so Garao was 4 hours, and the strikes, protest movements, okay, organized to or against the Bihar government, but the government is refused to resign. Okay, clear or not? Is that clear or not? That's what Bihar Students Movement. Bihar Students Movement led by Jayaprakash Narayan. Jayaprakash Narayan. Come on, write down. Okay, so this is all about the Bihar Students Movement by Jayaprakash Narayan and its importance. Okay, so next one, the Gujarat Movement. Gujarat Movement. In 1974, students of Gujarat started an agitation against the rising prices of food grains, cooking oil, and other essentials, commodities, and against corruption in high places. Okay, in Gujarat also the same movement started. Same movement started almost like the movement started in Bihar. Here also the students started the movement against the rising prices of food grains, cooking oil, okay, and other essential commodities. So commodities and against corruption in high places. Okay, corruption in the government offices or bureaucracy or in the bureaucracy. Okay, the students were joined by the major opposition parties and become widespread, leading to imposition of president's rule in the state. Okay, so the students in Gujarat, they joined with the opposition parties in Gujarat against the government in Gujarat and in the central. Okay, and what happened? There are protest movements that created a situation in the state. Okay, what is that? The president's rule, declaration of emergency. Clear? The president's rule in Gujarat. The opposition parties demanded fresh elections, and especially Morarji Desai, who was the leader of Congress O, okay, official, independent, like there many groups are there for Congress party, threatened the government to go on indefinite hunger strike if fresh elections were not held. So under immense pressure from students, supported by the opposition parties, assembly elections were held in Gujarat in June 1975, where the Congress was defeated. Clear? There's a hunger strike started with the leadership of Morarji Desai. The opposition parties demanded fresh elections. Okay, and especially Morarji Desai, who was the leader of Congress, so threatened the government to go on an indefinite hunger strike. He threatened the government that he will start a hunger strike. Hunger strike. Okay, indefinite hunger strike means till death. Okay, if fresh elections were not held, okay, there is no fresh elections, he will go for a hunger strike, indefinite one. Okay, so under immense pressure from the students, that is supported by the opposition party. Assembly elections were held in Gujarat in June 1975. So they declared election in Gujarat. In that election, Congress party faced a problem. What is that? It was defeated. Clear. So now we can write it. Gujarat movement is an important question for the examination. Gujarat movement. Okay. So the Gujarat movement is a separate question. Write a short note on the Gujarat movement, or why the students in Gujarat agitated or protested. Agitated or protested. That is the question. And the next important question for the examination is explain the Naxalite movement in India. Explain the Naxalite movement in India. Okay, so again, we're going for explaining that. First of all, the Naxalite movement in this area. In 1967, a peasant uprising took place in Naxalbari police station area of Darjeeling Hills. Naxalbari is a place there. Okay, Naxalbari police station area of Darjeeling Hills in Bihar. Okay, sorry, not in Bihar, but West Bengal. Okay, sorry, West Bengal, not in Bihar. Okay, so I thought about the Chauri Chawar incident suddenly. Okay, that's what Bihar came there. Okay, let it be. And Chauri Chawar also not in Bihar, that's in Uttar Pradesh, right? Okay, let it be. So come back. In 1967, a peasant uprising took place in Naxalbari police station area of Darjeeling Hills district in West Bengal. Darjeeling Hills district in West Bengal, under the leadership of the local cadres of the Communist Party of India, Marxist, CPIM. Okay, clear? Local party leaders. Beginning from the Naxalbari police station, a peasant movement spread to several states of India and came to be referred broadly as the Naxalite movement. The Naxalite movement. Okay, it's called to be the Naxalbari incident, or the Naxalite movement started from Naxalbari in the West Bengal, from West Bengal. Okay, so that area is in the West Bengal, the district of Darjeeling Hills. Okay, so a peasant movement started in Naxalbari police station region in the Darjeeling Hill districts of West Bengal. Okay, basically started with the Communist Party of India Marxist. Okay, so it is basically started from the Naxalbari police station, and this peasant movement spread everywhere in India, or several states in India, referred as the Naxalite movement. Okay, so it is the beginning of the Naxalite movement in India. In 1969, they broke up the CPIM and their new party, Communist Party Marxist-Leninist CPI-ML, was formed under the leadership of Charu Majumdar. Clear? Charu Majumdar. It argued that democracy in India was a sham and decided to adopt a strategy to protracted guerrilla warfare in order to lead to a revolution. So in 1969, what happened? Communist Party of India Marxists that separated, they divided into two, and a new group formed. Okay, that is Communist Party of Marxist-Leninists, that is CPI-ML. Okay, commonly known as the red flag of the day today. Okay, a red flag party. Communist Party of India Marxist-Leninist was formed. They are the Naxal groups there. Okay, was formed under the leadership of Charu Majumdar. Okay, clear? But the CPM, they followed what? Democratic elections. Clear? And it was the first communist government. Okay, that's in Kerala. Okay, made a government by participating in election. Okay, so that party, the new party, CPIML, argued that democracy in India is a sham. It is not safe. It is not protecting the values of democracy. And they decided to adopt a strategy to fight against this Congress party government. That's what the guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare. You know what is guerrilla warfare? What is that method, guerrilla warfare? Hide and seek? No. Hide and fight. That's what. Hide inside the forests and fight against the military or the police. Clear? Still also we are able to read news from these northeastern states of India. Okay. In a mine explosion, number of soldiers died. It's an excellent attack, it seems. Like that news. Clear? Okay, so they are using different weapons and the mines against the government mechanism, against the military and the police department. Okay, clear? This is what the Naxalite movement. So methods used by the Naxalites. What are the methods that used by the Naxalites to fight against the government? The Naxalite movement has used force to snatch land from the rich landlords and give it to the poor and the landless. Okay, they started snatching the land from the landlord, the rich people, and dividing that and donating to the poor landless people. Its supporters advocate the use of violent means to achieve their political goals. Okay, so that is a That is not a non-violent movement, but a violent means they started using to achieve the political goals there. The Next Right movement has been splintered into the various parties and organizations. Okay, some of the parties like the CPI-MML Liberation participate in open democratic politics. Okay, but Naxalites, I told you that CPI-ML. Okay, today these parties are participating in the election, but that day they used the guerrilla warfare against the government. Okay, currently about 75 districts in 9 states, Odisha, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh are affected by Naxalite violence. Most of these are very backward areas inhabited by Adivasis or the tribal people. Clear? Clear. Okay, basically, these people operating from the forest. It's the best place to hide, right? Okay, and the police always will go for a find these people or arrest these people from their hideouts. Okay, so there is an organization. The police department is there in Kerala. It's called the Thunderbolt. Okay, their main activity is to raid the forest and arrest these Naxalites. Okay, is that clear or not? So you can write now. Okay, or no need, only 2 more minutes are there for winding up the session. Next session you can write it. Okay, so any doubts are there which you can ask me now. So next slide movement is a very important movement, a very important question for the examination too. Okay, so that is in the textbook, you can see in page number, okay, page number 105. Okay, very important one. All aspects are mentioned here, very important aspects are mentioned here. Okay, so please learn all these things properly. Clear? And we will meet in the next session. Thank you.